everyone. Welcome to Speed 5. And I'm here, of course, with Kanor. Hello, Kanor. How are you today?
Hello. I'm good, mainly because it's such an exciting week.
It is. We have some exciting challenges for this week.
That's true. I was mainly thinking about the matchups. We have the two players that haven't won yet. We have the players that won one and lost one. And then we have the Giants as well. We can see here on the leaderboard, Blobber and Habibi, unfortunately for them, sitting at 2 losses, 0 wins going into week 3. Shui and Vennomite, 1 win, 1 loss each. And Slivik and Flurry both having won their previous week's matchups. And this week, they're going head-to-head against each other.
Yeah, it should be plenty interesting. And for those of you that are maybe new to Speed 5, so what this is what Masters Universalis is it's basically, so we set up some challenges for our participants, right?
Yes.
And so we let them go in a 1v1 against each other, and whoever comes out on top is obviously the winner. And by no surprise, of course, Flurry has won, what, the last, 2 seasons, I think it is?
Well, he wasn't in the first season, so he actually hasn't won that.
I can count.
Yes. They will have 60 minutes to complete their challenge, and they'll be playing it in their own single-player game-ish. It's actually an MP because we have observers in there.
So, real quick, just so that everyone who's watching is aware, if anyone would like to participate in these challenges, it is on our Discord. So go on our Discord, join, and under the challenges channel is all of our challenges that we have done so far this season. And I think some of the ones from last season are in there as well. And of course, do those challenges, screenshot your result, put that into the EU4 discussions channel, and you might be able to join Masters as well. So of course, go on and do this and join. And yeah,
and if you don't know the address to our Discord server, luckily it's just below us, over there. Right there. Let's have a look at today's matchups. First duel is between Habibi and the Blobber. As we mentioned, both coming in with 2 losses here, playing Green Tide. As the Ottomans have as many subjects with a green map color as possible. It's going to be very exciting. I know that there's
to see them paint it.
Exactly. It's classic map painting. Our second matchup is Shui versus Vennomite. Both coming in with 1 win, and they're playing Legends of the This is so well timed by everyone. As Lubeck maximize the number of nations in your trade league.
I'm excited for that one. That one is also going to be a lot of fun.
Yes. And finally, Flurry versus Slevik. 2 wins on both of them, and they are playing I'm going to say it again, a fan favorite coming back. Coptic Conquest, as Ethiopia control and convert as many Coptic holy sites as possible within 60 minutes, of course. We've played this in a previous season.
Yes.
And we're bringing it back because now the computers have the Origin DLC on them.
We've checked. We've triple checked. It is there.
It's my favorite part of EU4 Speed 5 lore.
We know that it's there. So let's go talk to our casters. Let's get their input on all of this.
Yeah, let's do this.
Our 2 of our favorite casters. Hello.
Hello.
Leif,
what do you mean 2 of our favorite? What do you mean? There's only 2 of us.
There's only 2 of you.
There's literally no one
else. As far
else.
as you know, yes.
That is true. So what do you think, Red Hawk, what do you think of our first challenge for today?
I'm pretty excited for this challenge, honestly. This might be my favorite one out of these 3 we got today right here. And, starting with such a powerful nation as the Ottomans, the opportunities are pretty much limitless right here. Of course, the players got to get as many green subjects as possible. What is green? Well, that's up to me and Leith.
I was going to say Leith. I mean, this is decided by you and Red Hawk, right?
Yeah,
so I kind of thought that this would be right up your alley of being able to decide basically who wins. I thought you might.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I could just fix it. I have a lot of money riding on today's game, so hopefully we'll see if I can influence it and make a tidy profit.
And just to confirm, are either of you colorblind to the color green?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay. Fair enough.
That would be really highly amusing, as you imagine.
Well, they do have green screens behind them, so let's assume that they have some type of.
I was about to say, you guys don't know Red Hawk that well, do you?
I thought there were blue screens. What do you mean green screens?
Oh, very good. Now, both Habibi and Blobber coming into this 0 wins. That doesn't necessarily mean that they've been playing badly. It just means that in the matchups they have played, they have not come out on top. What do you guys like? What do you expect to see from them today?
Well, I mean, someone has to win, right? We can't have them both lose. That would be ridiculous. But the interesting thing is, if they go on a streak here, they could potentially sneak into somewhat near the top. So hopefully we'll see a win that starts a little bit of a streak going forwards.
Yeah, I mean, this is a longer season, so we are actually playing duels for 5 weeks, meaning, yes, of course you don't want to sit at 2 losses, but at the moment, it's not the end. You can still make it in to the playoffs at the end with a strong run.
Yeah, absolutely. And it would be fun to see poor Blobber. I mean, he's kind of had to run on that speed 3, and he was actually practicing like right before the stream started. So, Red Hawk, do you think that maybe practicing a little bit more might help him coming into this? Because they were actually doing like speed runs right before, a bunch of them were doing speed runs right before the stream started. Do you think that will help them at all?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. The more, runs you get started, the more practice games you get going, the more you know sort of what to expect with RNG right here. I'm sure these guys have played the Ottomans loads of times too, so, pretty much everything is anticipated. I think they pretty much know what Vassals or Marches or whatever they're going to go for too. So, yeah, I'm definitely excited to see this.
One quick question here I have, because some of the challenges we talk about how they're RNG heavy and you want to know when to restart and go again, make sure that you get a good run. This challenge, is this more of a, get great RNG early, or should you come in with a strong strategy and execute? What do you need
I think it's the Ottoman strong strategy, always. Yeah, with a nation such as this, I don't think you need to worry about RNG too much. There's one thing, which is the Crimea event. You could potentially get them for free. But honestly, I wouldn't even think that was that big of a deal. If it only goes down to 1 point, then maybe. But otherwise, yeah. But I want to counter Red Hawk. You said. Well, I mean, hey, we'll discuss that. You said that having training is a good thing. Last week we saw Chewy come in here. His preparation was going to Disneyland and taking care of his kid, and he ended up winning. So.
No. You confused that with Habibi. Habibi went to Disneyland.
Habibi.
Chewy.
Oh, I thought Habibi went. I thought Chewy went to Disneyland.
Chewy watched the Super Bowl last Sunday and
was
there
taking care of
his kid, and
that's the
because
one.
he was
and that's
too
how he won.
distracted.
Okay, right. So it's the Super Bowl, not Disney. Sorry, I'm getting my strategies mixed up.
Yeah, you got your people confused a little bit there, but yeah, I mean. Maybe if they were both able to concentrate and actually practice a little, maybe they'll,
I don't know. I feel like we should have a chat with the Blobber and Habibi and see what they did this weekend.
Let's do it.
Habibi, the Blobber, welcome to the show. Of course, Habibi, as you might have heard, we've been talking about you. What have you been doing this weekend? Up to anything fun? Exciting?
Disneyland?
I did a pretty intensive hike, 5-hour hike. So that was about it. I did wake up super early today, 4 a.m., and I've been practicing ever since. Got a couple runs in, feeling good.
Blobber, we saw that you were practicing as well earlier today on Twitch. How are you feeling going into this challenge?
I'm hopeful. I fiddled with some of the remote desktop stuff, and I think at least during the testing practice, it looks to be a bit better of a connection, maybe, because of the settings fiddles, so maybe.
Yeah, I actually saw you, Blobber, actually going at speed 4, so fingers crossed you'll be able to get this through at speed 4 and see what happens, because you're both sitting unfortunately, at zero wins and 2 losses, so we're hoping, obviously, one of you has to win tonight.
We could tie. Maybe.
True.
Yeah.
Or is it first to get it?
No, I'm very aware that
not.
you could tie. I don't think you will, and I think it's going to be a case of if you do end up with the same amount of green, whoever gets to that amount of green the quickest, I assume is going to be the winner. But I don't judge that. Our casters do. So, it's either that or trying to convince Red Hawk that whatever color you're actually controlling at the moment is very green.
And I will say, Blobber, I saw you sucking up a little bit to Leith in Discord. So Habibi, did you take my advice?
Hey, that's the password I've used every week. You can't pin that on me. That's not
Habibi,
different treatment.
Did you take my advice and try to suck up to Red Hawk a little bit?
You know, I think they're gonna. I think all of the nations that I'm going for, they're gonna say they're green.
Yeah, see.
Just from hearing what they're
that's
talking
fair.
about.
So you don't need that.
Habibi's too pure of heart to do anything like that. Guys,
if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose. It's okay.
We are going to let you go do final preparations. Best of luck to both of you. And, you know, we'll talk to you in about an hour.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, Habibi.
See you then. Good luck.
Oh, we unfortunately cut off Habibi, so it just looked like Blobber was really gentlemanlike and wish him good luck. But
well, Habibi got it in there like a little bit.
We knew
a
what
little
was going
bit,
on.
but they're gentlemen. They are.
Do you want to let me do a cool lead-in based on that?
Sure.
Okay, say that again. Say that they're gentlemen.
They're gentlemen.
You know who's not two gentlemen?
Oh gosh.
It's our two gentle lads.
There
Red
you go.
and Leith.
I like that.
Take it away, guys.
You know, I don't hate being called a gentle lad. That's not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. It's not the worst thing. You should see the DMs I get from Knorr. It's horrible. It's way worse than that.
I can bet. So, we meet again. Well.
How's it going?
All right, so Crimea's not green, man. Crimea's
is
blue.
green. Crimea 100% is green.
Crimea is not green.
It's green.
Man.
It is green.
It's not green, yo.
How's it not green?
It's not green. It's blue. It's closer to Nogai and Transoxiana than it is to like Circassia or Fadal or the Ottomans. Crimea.
Also,
blue.
Fadal is now like the definitive thing of what green is. Okay, you know what? We'll discuss it during the hour. I'll tell the lads to get cracking. There we go.
All right. Yep. There we go. We can go. Nice.
How many do you think you're gonna get? I think this is a really interesting challenge because you got to look at the releasables, right?
Yeah, that's true. Releasables as well.
Dalmatia's not blue, is it?
Dalmatia is blue. Dalmatia is like really blue. Yeah.
Dalmatia's really blue. Nitra, I'm pretty sure, blue.
No, yeah, Nitra is blue. What do we have over here in Anatolia? Germion is red.
Why am I saying? Yeah, that's blue. Okay, right. People are getting upset at us. All right, chat. We're gonna warm up with a bit of spam. All right. Firstly, Spell TV Varnis, thank you very much for the gifted subs. But we're gonna warm ourselves up in chat with a little bit of spam. Introduce yourselves and that sort of stuff by saying number 1 if you think Crimea is green. Number 2 if you think Crimea is blue. So number 1 if you are right. Number 2 if you're colorblind. So just to be clear. Oh, hang on. We're gonna have to pause. I'm no longer in sync.
Oop. Let's go back to mine.
Yeah, make sure it's paused, yeah?
Yep.
Saying just go. Hang on one sec. You entertain whilst I...
Well, chat, while we have a little bit of technical difficulties right here, I don't know, am I seeing more 1s or more 2s, man? It seems about even right now in chat. You know, of course, this is just an opinion poll, chat, right? You know, we're just taking your opinion maybe into account, but the final word, you know, as always, rests with us. And by us, I mean me, because Crimea is definitely not green, man. Look at this. How is this green? You know, if you think this is green, you should mess with the settings on your monitor, all right? So yeah, that's definitely blue right there. But what do you guys in chat think the possible subjects could be right here, man? I'm thinking Silly, maybe Ferrara. We got Fadal, Samske right here, Karabakh, Ardabil. Yeah, Najd, Dongola, Medibari, Hadramut.
I'm upset with people's definitions of green, man. They're all wrong.
Styria, true Styria as well. Yes, definitely. Verona? Is Verona green? Huh, I don't remember. Moldavia?
I'm pausing.
Moldavia.
We'll keep cracking.
So we can unpause?
Cracking them. Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
I want to point out,
So,
I think Habibi's face cam is on the wrong POV.
Oh, true. We're observing Blobber
Either
right
that
now.
or Blobber is very different. He looks very different than what I'm used to.
Yeah, definitely.
It's interesting to know, chat, both players were playing test runs on Parsec, on like using the system that we're using. So they're both very, very familiar with it, which I think is very smart. That's something that I never did when I was a player. All right, how many do you think they're going to get, chat? How many nations? How many points do you think they're going to rack up?
What do you think? I'm thinking like 10-ish.
10? I was thinking like 7, maybe 6.
7? Yeah, but it's so many of them.
Right at the end,
close,
you got to hold them.
Yeah, true, you do, but it's not going to be a problem, you know, keeping them loyal as the Ottomans or whatever. But yeah, right now, while we're watching...
If you want to flip over to my POV, I'll show you what's going on.
Yeah, so now we're going to Habibi,
an interesting strategy
on the screen right now.
So, I don't know if Habibi... So, when I dueled Habibi, we had a Byzantium thing, and I started as the Ottomans, he started as Byzantium. And ended up winning because of a weird strat I did, where I did start by giving this province over to Byzantium. It does look like he's doing something a little bit funky over here, which I do appreciate. He's given land. Well, he's given land to them, and then has declared war for it. So it means you can get the claim instantly, so you don't need to wait a couple of extra months. So he clearly has a very, very like dialed in plan here, where it's down to the
Any
months.
reason it's that specific province?
It's something that he'll just take, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So there's that, and you do keep your permanent claim on it. You got to do it in the right order so you actually have a permanent claim on it. It's a little bit like tricky, but I don't think this is the case. But I enjoy the fact that it's a little bit of a callback between mine and Habibi's duel, which is nice. But over here, we can see that he is definitively defeating them. Looks like he's pieced out Wallachia. Not green, so no vassalization over there. I'm pretty sure that some of the Turkish miners are green.
I don't think any are.
No? Saruhan right in front of me is, and that's 1 point on the board for Habibi. So Red Hawk is wrong, unless you want to say that's blue. Go on, tell me Saruhan's blue. Say it to my face.
No, that's green. That's green. That's like
green,
the most.
That is the most green I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So that's 1 point. True. There we go. Habibi takes the lead in the first 5 minutes. Excellent. I mean, I think if we count the ones around here.
Right now, on your screen is Habibi, not the Blobber, even though you can see his cam right there.
We're just doing something with some artistic licensing.
Yeah.
Is Trebizond green?
Trebizond? Nah, it's blue, man. Pretty much the same color as Crimea. Even more blue, actually, than Crimea. Yeah.
I would say it's more blue than Crimea. If someone wanted to argue that was green, I wouldn't disagree.
Trebizond is blue for sure.
An hour of chat yelling at us. It looks like he's going for the Ottoman conquest of Trebizond. Okay, so what nations nearby would we definitively class as green? Obviously, we've got Fadl.
I mean,
Saruhan, Ottomans, Circassia. I would say Ardalan over here.
Samtskhe, Karabagh, Fadl, Najd, Dongola, Medibari, Hadramut.
Luristan, I would say, is
some
yellow.
nations in Arabia.
Luristan
is yellow, yeah, for sure.
That doesn't count.
Moldova,
maybe, yeah. Moldavia, I think.
I would say it.
That's green. That's green. Come on, what else are you gonna call that?
Yeah, I would say it's green. True. Ferrara, we have Ferrara, Lucca, and Montferrat in Italy. A might be annoying over in Italy though, and then you have a bunch of HRE guys. You know, if Moldavia is green, then maybe Opole is too over in Bohemia.
Someone's saying Fazan is blue. Are you kidding me? Like Fazan is not green in the slightest.
Yeah, Fazan is definitely blue. Meanwhile, we can flip back over to the Blobber's POV, even though you will see Habibi's cam. This is the Blobber, and we can see that he does not have any subjects right now. But he is in 2 wars fighting England because he's allied France. Well, that's a very early France alliance right there from the Blobber, and also fighting Trebizond. Presumably not to vassalize them, but to get closer to Samtskhe, Karabagh, Ardalan right here, you know, those other guys that are actually green. So, yeah, those are his starting wars right now. He hasn't even fought Byzantium yet. You know, this is who he's fighting in the Trebizond War, Georgia and Theodoro. It's the 100 Years' War. He's allied France.
Ah,
yeah, very early France alliance right there.
That's decent, isn't it?
But Blobber, no subjects just yet. So yeah, Habibi is definitely in the lead, and we can go back over to him and see what he's doing.
Interestingly, he is allied Najd, maybe potentially going for vassalization. Let's see over here. No, you can't ally Najd. Well, actually, he would be able to ally Najd, vassalize Najd. He would be able to vassalize Najd if he got close enough. Yeah. That'd be pretty smart. That's another one there,
That's
potentially. But
Yeah,
this Trebizond war
war.
going as you would expect. Yeah, I think he's just trying to push up into Circassia around there. Who else around? I'm just trying to rack my brain, because this is the interesting thing, right? You have to gamble twice. Not only do you have to think what is releasable that's green, so it's game knowledge, but also you have to figure out what we would consider green whilst not watching the stream. So that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it looks to me, I mean, at this point, man, I don't know. Do you just... Clearly Habibi has a very specific strategy. Both of them do. They've been playing. I saw briefly Blobber streaming before this to try and get ahead. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
Both
But
of
that
our
also
players were
does
practicing.
mean that neither one of them can claim ignorance. They can't say they haven't been trying. So it would be a devastating loss if one of them loses it. That would be so embarrassing.
So, while Lath was monologuing, chat, I can confirm the cameras are now fixed, so we are watching Habibi's point of view with Habibi cam, and if we go back over to the Blobber, we can see Blobber's POV with Blobber cam, and also, someone in the chat says, Crimea's RGB values are 88 red, 133 green, and 116 blue, so...
That counts as green. That counts as green.
I would say that counts as green, and another person says... I just did some research. The closest color to Crimea is hashtag, or what do you call that, pound 29AB87, which is jungle green. You know, I would call it seafoam, but there we go. Two different versions of proof that Crimea is green, and I will accept that I am wrong, because I'm a nice person like that.
That is new. I would never accept that I was wrong. Ever.
So, Crimea is
Whatever
green,
catch me being
apparently.
wrong.
Crimea is
Yeah.
green, apparently.
Okay, so we'll say the RGB value of green has to be the highest amount. Okay, so we're going to get chat to...
Yes.
Chat, go do Fazan. And go do Fazan.
Nah,
Let's see
Fazan
if-
is blue. No way Fazan is...
You said that about Crimea as well, man.
But Fazan is so much obvious.
Yeah?
I don't know.
So?
Listen.
Ooh, that's... If you flip over to my POV, we've just had a bunch of Ottoman noble rebels rise up.
That's not going to be good
and,
for Ottoman.
Unfortunately, a stack wipe over here for Habibi. That's a little bit tricky. And a crash has occurred. All right, we need to pause Blobber.
And there we go. I've paused
There it
Blobber
is.
because Habibi's game has unfortunately crashed.
Habibi desynced early, so we said we'd go until crash.
You know, these things happen, chat. It's not going to be a problem. We'll be right back while we look at the wonderful trees right here in the Pontic Mountains, and we got the Ottoman troops right here marching from, what is this, Samsun over to Trabzon. But obviously, while we're in Blobber's POV right here, we can see that he has taken the province of Trabzon for himself, of course, but this is because he wants to get to these provinces right here. So he can release, what's it called, a Samske from right here, because, you know, they're green. He can vassalize Karabakh right here. They're definitely green. He can release Ardabil from here. They're green, you know. So there's 3 subjects right there. From this region as well, he can also hop over to Circassia, right? So that's 4 right there. And then after that, you know, presumably he could go down to Arabia, get Fadl, get Najd, get Medibari, Dongola, Hadramut. There's 5 more nations over in Arabia and pretty much right here the Horn of Africa or the Sudan area that he can release. So that's like 9 subjects just from the Caucasus and just from this region right here. And if Crimea counts, as obviously we've said it counts, you know, that's 10 right there. What's this other nation right here? Sorohan, that's 11. So chat, if both of these guys don't have 10 vassals, I'm going to be extremely, extremely disappointed.
Are you putting that
But
on
chat, yeah, I am. I've said it.
That's...
There we go. But chat, do you think our boys are going to get into Italy, man, with these 3 very obviously green nations right here? And then we got Sicily that's green in the south, Verona that's green right here. That's like 5 more nations, man. Are we going to see these guys going into Italy? Yes, for they will go into Italy. No, for they won't go into Italy.
All right, do you wanna get him going? We're back.
All right, are
ready
we good to go? All right.
Yeah,
Let's
we're
go
good.
ahead
We're good.
and Unpause. So that was not
See
a
how
reload
slick that
for
was?
Habibi, right?
Woo!
Just a
That was
disconnect.
not a reload. No, that was. It was. There
Okay.
was a desync earlier in the game, and we went until my game
and
crashed.
we have the Blobber declaring a war on Karakuyunlu right here with their subjects as well. These are the nations that he's fighting. Just one green nation that presumably he's gonna try and steal in the same war, Karabakh right here, and getting these provinces, and this one right here to release 2 more green subjects. Very, very interesting. An early war against QQ, not something I expected, but of course these are, you know, seasoned players, so it won't be a problem for them. And let's take a look
If
at
you
what
flip
Habibi
over
is doing.
to my POV, we have a war against Circassia that has brought in Jandar, Kazan, Nogai, and Theodora because he has co-belligerented Crimea, looking to take 2 in 1 here. That will do us very, very nicely. That will bring his score up to 3. That Sarahan war immediately was definitely the right call. Takes the early lead, puts the pressure on Blobber to catch up. Obviously, Blobber would be watching the stream, so he wouldn't know that, but we know it. That's what matters.
True.
I think he's definitely getting 2 more in this one. Did someone do the RGB values on Fazan? I want to see that. Let's see. Someone said the Chad move earlier would be to do Northumberland. Because Northumberland is green. So if you're able to get your way over to England and get them to release Northumberland, I mean,
listen,
I think
Blobber
that's
is
pretty
fighting
big.
England right now.
He could do it. He could do it. He could be that guy.
Are there any green nations in Ireland?
Wait, Fazan is green. Morning Forest. Fazan is green.
Oh my god, Fazan is green.
Fazan is green. Dude, you've taken 2 L's in short succession. That's illegal.
But it looks more blue.
Yeah, but we got to go from the stats here. We've got to be empirical. Like, I'm a numbers guy.
Interesting. Yeah,
The
I
numbers
mean,
don't lie.
listen, facts don't care about your feelings. You know?
you can't say it's blue if it physically has more green in it.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
do our players know about Fazan?
Listen, chat. You guys want to do Caraman? If someone tells me Caraman is green, I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna go.
They could just be
You can do
lying
this
to
by
us, dude.
yourself.
Can you imagine someone goes, yeah,
Yeah,
Lithuania, more green than blue. It's done.
Yeah, Flory wants to know about Caraman.
That is true.
No way.
Caraman, Venice. What about Venice? Venice is greener than Fazan, so surely Venice,
Oh
right?
my god, no, please, please.
Oh god.
All right, we can go back to the Blobber right here. He's still in these same wars, doing pretty well versus QQ right here. Obviously, what I think he's gonna do is release Imereti, transfer Karabakh to himself, and release Ardabil right here as well. Are there any other nations you can release down here? I think there are a few more releasables, like Marege, but that's a yellow one. And then we have Iraq, which is, I think, gray.
Iraq is definitely gray.
So, yeah.
Venice
So
is
he's
green,
definitely
dude.
got to be going for these 3 nations right there. Venice is
green.
also green? Oh my god.
Wait, what
But
about
who would-
fucking you know? You
No,
don't
they're
think?
green. Listen,
What?
when I
My
think
world's
about...
crumbling around me, man.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
If car
Maybe we
community
should
counts
have
as green,
opened
I don't
this,
know what to believe. This is bad. This Pandora's box.
No, okay, Caraman is clearly blue. Caraman is blue, but Venice, apparently Venice is green, chat.
Venice is green. Venice
Oh
counts
my
as green.
god. Oh, thank god Caraman is blue, though. I would have not been able to deal with that.
Yeah.
But
okay.
it-
That's good
Alright,
at least.
Oh my god. Alright,
made
well,
it.
we can hop back over to Habibi, but directly his POV this time to see what he's actually doing.
Well, he's doing quite well in
no.
No Guy's doing the right thing. No Guy's one of those nations. He's spent time sieging down the capital, which I personally don't think is necessary. No Guy doesn't have any forts and has a lot of unprotected provinces, which can be sieged down to force him out of the war. But he's sieged the capital, so
True.
That's not an issue. He should get those guys out pretty quickly, leaving only Theodoro, Crimea, and Circassia in the war. I don't think you do anything to Theodoro. I think you just take. Is he able to take Crimea as a vassal? I mean, I assume he's tested it, right? Yeah, he can. 88%.
Any green hordes up there?
I think this might be rogue, but Zafroji, that's grey, I'm pretty sure. I mean, if you're getting really nitty gritty, you can probably get a
Yeah.
Cossack revolt estate that like is green.
yeah.
But I think if you've planned for that, there's
Yeah.
no way you're not winning.
Listen, someone in chat says the Ultra Giga Chat move is to tech up to Tech 23 and form green client states. So, you know, I think that is the best strat right here.
If someone does that, I mean, they've done. I don't want to say that it's impossible.
I just declare them the winner right now.
No, just give them the crown. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Meanwhile, we can go back over to the Blobber and see that he has beaten up QQ quite heavily, and they're also losing to Shirvan and the Mamluks right now. Not that relevant, but he has taken the necessary provinces right here to release 3 green subjects from. Now, maybe Sauron right here is green? Huh. All right.
Might be green.
But yeah, there's a Samscape popping out, so we have 2 green vassals officially. 2 green vassals. There we go. 3.
He's got 2.
We just got Artable right here. And let's see if Sauron...
Wait, did he release as a vassal? Update the thing. There you go. Right, yeah, they have. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got 3 to Habibi's 1. Takes the lead back.
Yeah, yeah. And actually, Sauron has been released as well, but they are very obviously blue. I'm guessing this is just so he can give the provinces to his subject, so he won't have to core them and stuff like that. Maybe he was just checking, Chad. Maybe he was just checking. But yeah, Sauron is pretty obviously blue, I think.
Mate,
can we get an RGB check on Sauron? RGB check on Sauron real quick, because if so, you know,
chat is literally the Empires. Why is it every week we beg chat to help us?
Listen, you want to go ahead and check the RGB? I thought so. So let's go back over to Habibi.
If we flip over here, Habibi has lost the Siege of Ankara. So he has declared war on the Great Horde and also fighting Uzbek. Still hasn't pieced out this Nogai war, but has taken Crimea as a vassal. You can only imagine that's because he's... Do you think... No way is he trying to take Nogai as a vassal. Sure, maybe he's trying to break them down for a future vassalship thing? Does that count? My world has been upended, man. I don't know what green is anymore.
Apparently,
but it looks
Sauron
like he's definitely
green
doing
as well.
Something. Sauron is green? I don't know about that.
I think this RGB thing, man. You know,
but dude, we have to stick to some sort of standard, otherwise we're gonna get done at the end of this.
Yeah, you know, with Crimea, I can sort of see the seafoam thing, right? But when these guys said Fezzan and Venice are green, no way, man. And Sauron, it's definitely not green. Like, that's so obviously blue.
We'll flip over to your POV. And we'll see. So the thing is, with the whole RGB thing, oh god, I mean, if we're doing RGB, then like it's RGB, right? It's
yeah, we should definitely pick a standard here and go for it.
Yeah, we can't just do it by eye, because otherwise you and I are going to argue about what's green and what isn't green. Okay, RGB, absolutely.
Yeah, let's go with RGB.
Well, I think we're having some technical issues over on the Twitch side of things.
Chat says we're back.
We are? Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
No, look, let's just collectively agree that didn't happen, chat. How about that?
Yeah, let's not pay attention to that. Either way, what were we saying? That if we're going with this RGB, we gotta stick. So apparently, guys, chat, Sauron counts. But the RGB doesn't work like that. RGB exists just to make every color. If we go RGB here, we're just taking the bigger value. Well, yeah, you know, we aren't color scientists, man. You know, I don't work for Adobe or what you call it.
Someone said scuffed criteria. Give us the criteria then, huh?
Yeah, give us the criteria then.
Our cast is depressed that they see blue everywhere. Yeah, everyone's sitting there complaining about our methods. Well, why not come up with something? Come up with something better. Go on, chat.
Yeah, I think this is definitely like the best, you know.
Put an L in the chat if you can't come up with something better. Out yourself.
Yeah.
We reached the soul. Oh, we've got a new soul goal. Nice. 14 away. If we flip over to my POV, I want to show you something.
We are.
If you are offended by bad border gore, then do not look at your screen currently, because we can see the Ottoman province step has been stretched out. Well, Bashkiria, it looks like, and he has released it as a vassal.
That's gotta be green.
His score is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Habibi.
Very good, very good. And we're tied right now, chat.
Fadl's been eaten. Fadl's been eaten by the Mamluks. That's a potential one down. Is he still allied to Najd? He is not anymore.
Can Fadl be released?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You just
And
need to beat up
isn't
the
Anisa right
mammoths.
next to it? What color is Anisa? I thought they were green too.
They are green, I would say so.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, so right now, chat, we're tied. Both of our players
And they can make their way to
5.
Fazan. Oh, in this
Officially green
case over here, we can see Kabir.
Kabia too.
has
I'm
been
guessing
released.
Tripoli is
That's
probably green as
definitely
well
green.
for some reason.
Mate, this is all probably
Yeah.
green. I don't understand anymore.
You heard it here
This is a
first.
very
folks.
Habibi
Tunis
always
is
like
also
there are
green.
some weird games. Look at this. I mean, Portugal's green, so we can go after them.
True.
Let's see.
Use
okay, so Bashir is
Hue.
giving
That
us
will be
stuff
much
over.
better. You mean like Philips Hue? Yeah, we should definitely get him to sponsor the stream. Nice light
We
bulbs.
just
Not a
can't
sponsor
get him
though.
to turn up. What does that mean?
By the way, chat, if you guys want to participate in challenges like this, man, all the challenges are posted weekly in the Speed 5 Discord. You can go ahead and try to do these for yourself. And maybe, you know, if you're the best of the best, you can get picked to participate in the next season of Masters of Universalis, just like Vennomite was chosen this season. And by the way, if you want to support, you know, the channel, the stream, this show, and everything that goes on over at Speed 5, you can go ahead and check your Prime Gaming sub right now. And if it's available, you can go ahead and subscribe to the Speed 5 Twitch channel for free with that Prime Gaming sub. So check those primes. Check those primes.
I have some horrible news for you, mate.
What, the Pope is green? I see it.
Yeah. People are saying Pope is green. Buddy, how do we do this? Everything is green. What? RGB doesn't work. It's a flawed system.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay, how about
RGB
this?
doesn't work.
We do it by eye. If you and I if you and I agree on something, it counts. If we disagree, we default to RGB. So both of us are going to definitively say the Pope does not count as green, right?
Yes, and I would say
therefore we
that
don't have to default to
Sauron-
RGB.
Yeah, and if we pop back over to my screen right here, I can say that Sauron isn't green, man.
I say it isn't
Sauron
green.
isn't green.
So therefore,
Yes, so we
according
agree.
to our new system, we don't need to
Yes.
default to RGB values because we don't
Yes.
disagree. Welcome to changing
Yes.
the rules halfway through the game.
As we go. All right, Sauron isn't green. It's definitely blue,
That's
man.
not green.
And
That's not
listen,
green. That's blue. I'm
And
sorry.
Venice
it's not
isn't green either. And neither is
That's
Fazan.
I
I'm
like
sorry.
this. Good scene. Okay, Venice I would argue is green.
No way. No,
It
Venice
is.
isn't
It
green.
is. Venice is green. Fazan is blue. Venice is green.
No,
So there's
Venice
that.
is-
Venice. I would argue Venice can be green. It's not as clear cut
know.
as Sauron.
Let's just see what the Blobber is doing from his direct
Fire the
POV. He
cast.
seems to be fighting Tunis right now.
No matter who
presumably
wins
to
today,
pop out-
cast as Ludes. Oh god. Hang on. I've got another desync. We're gonna keep going straight. We're gonna keep on with it, and I'll let you know if we need to pause.
Yeah. So right now we got the Blobber right here fighting Tunis. This is presumably chat to release the nation of Kabia, which is definitely green. And then we have Tripoli right here, which I would say is more blue than green, you know.
All right, let me have a look at this.
Yeah.
Tripoli. Is it? Well, you know what? Why don't we just wait until they do something, and then
Yeah.
we'll decide.
Yeah.
But over on Habibi's POV, where the inevitable crash will happen soon, we have a massive war against the Mamluks. Presumably going
Ooh,
after that
interesting.
Fadl and Anisa.
Fadl, Anisa maybe?
I would say Anisa's green.
Yeah. Naj,
All I'm learning from this stream is that like colors aren't what I think they are. If the Pope
Yeah.
is green,
Yeah.
RGB means nothing now.
I bet you Austria's red. Or something like that.
Dude, the Ottomans is actually blue.
Yeah.
The thing is, we're asking chat for the RGB values, right? They could just lie.
Yeah, true.
They could have been trolling us the entire time.
But it's definitely a flawed system. Yeah, we definitely gotta go with looks.
No, it's a good system. Perfect system. Buddy, it's our system.
Yeah,
We're the ones with the
true.
microphones. I'm just trying to
Yes,
see
chat,
if
of
there's
course
any...
my $10 display is calibrated.
I mean, I'm wearing contact lenses, so maybe that's... Maybe I'm wearing the blue ones today.
Wait, do I need to take off my pink sunglasses for this?
Oh, God. Wait, so Caraman, we're saying that's blue, right?
Nah, Caraman is
We
blue.
agreed
Someone
that's
checked
blue.
it already. It's officially blue
like,
as well.
And also, we don't need to default because we agree that it's blue. Officially blue. I hate that's a term we have to use. Officially blue. My God.
I can see the titles
Habibi
on YouTube
has
already.
The
The Pope is the strongest green nation in U4.
we have the ageability taken by Habibi for 33%.
Very important. The Blobber does
very,
not have
very
that
important.
yet.
He doesn't. That's probably because he did not develop. Did he? Does he have 3?
He has only 1 right now, just a large city.
Interesting. Okay, well, the chasing that might be the separation. You got to remember, it's not just about madly dashing after all of the green nations possible. You do have to come up with some semblance of strategy. So to recount the scores, right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Habibi, and I believe, is it 4 for Blobber?
And it's 4 for the Blobber. We can actually hop back over
to
the Blobber POV right now and see that he's still in this war versus Tunis, fighting a bunch of strong nations. Actually, it is quite annoying for the Ottomans to just walk over to the Maghreb. Maybe he ferried those troops. He does have a pretty sizable navy. But yeah, he's definitely going for a Kabia right here. Can any other green nation be released from Morocco? Fez, maybe? Maybe
there's got to be one green one, surely.
Interesting. But yeah, there we go. We have 2 provinces taken from Tunis for the Blobber. I'm guessing
Tripoli
he's just hoping
Kabia,
that Tripoli is green.
That's green.
Yeah,
that's green.
Tripoli. What?
That's green, bro.
That's blue.
That's not. That's green. That is the most green thing I've ever seen in my life.
Dude.
Buddy, this is green. Tripoli's green.
This is blue.
All right, chat. I want you to spam 1 if Tripoli is green. Spam 2 if it's not blue. All right, so 1 or 2.
All right, well, we got lots of greens in the chat. I mean,
lots of greens. Hey, and
Fine.
if they're putting 2, then that means that it's not blue. So that's right.
Yeah,
the game was rigged from the start.
I heard that. I didn't say anything.
All right, well, there we go.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna argue with chat. We have 2 more green vassals apparently. That listen.
Do you want to RGB Tripoli?
No.
All right, it's the litmus test. No, give chat something to do. Go on, chat. Give us the RGB values. Oh, someone already has 25, 105, 90. Yeah, dude, that's so definitively. It's on the 15 scale. Maybe we introduce like a percentage system as well. Let's make this super complicated.
Listen, I thought this wasn't a math stream, all right? You know, next time, man.
I don't think
straight up. I'm just gonna say, you know, who has the most vassals as the Ottomans wins. I don't care about the color. I think that would have been a lot simpler and a lot more chaotic too.
We could have just done. Oh, if you flip over to my POV, I think the problem with Karaman has also been solved.
Well, there we go.
In the fact that they're definitely not blue now, at least.
Yeah. Now they're definitely Ramazan. So you have that.
There is that. This war is going rather well. It looks to be... We've got 42,000 manpower. We are seeing not an unhealthy loss of money. By the way, it's because there's a desync. That's why it's showing minus 234. And he's not continually taking loans, to be clear, chat. Habibi hasn't just interfaced with the game directly. So we're fine. That does mean what I'm seeing might not be what's actually happening, which is fun. So do you want to switch over to Habibi's POV directly? And we can see, what is it?
Yes. There we go. There's Habibi directly. We can see he's doing some army micromanagement right now over in the Arabian Peninsula.
Yeah, that's very different to what I'm seeing over here. So my POV is basic, because we desync. So my POV is pretty much is gone. I'm going in blind, man. I'm just funny man on the microphone now. I'm having to commentate through your POV.
Yeah. Well, yes. Listen, at least you can see this, right? So there we go. You don't even have to move your mouse. Things just became easier for you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and you're complaining.
Someone's saying we needed a real green expert. Who would you think is a green expert? I did a degree in environmental science. That's pretty green.
Let's ask Snoop Dogg.
What green is? Oh, God. Who are casters? You don't need to know. What's it to you? Who's asking? We're trying to say.
Yeah, who are you? What do you mean, who are the casters?
Yeah, who are you? Who are the casters? What gives you the right to ask? Sounds right, like late. You don't know me.
It's Aruba and Florida.
Man said, yeah, it's a river of Florida. We did it. Man said, sounds like late. What? Okay, I'll take it. Oh man, dude, I this desync view. Do you want to? Okay, switch over to my POV, and you'll see this desync view.
All right, there we go. We're in your POV directly.
I hope this Albania is like real. I hope I'm not hallucinating that Albania. But look at it, it's massive, and then you've got like everything's about to. The Ottomans have technically collapsed.
If you hop out of the Ottomans directly, and if you hop back into them with that eye thingy next to the map, does that fix it?
No, because it's the game's desynced, so I can't see anything. So yeah, we'll pivot back to Habibi's POV directly, so we can see what peace deal he's sorting out.
So yeah, I think he should be able to take Fadl and Aniza right here. He's definitely going for some of the, like Najd and Hadramut maybe. Yeah. Medipori, Dongola. He's nearing a couple of vassals right here.
Najd, he should be able to. He can actually get vassalization with that right now.
Yeah,
he looks like he's doing it. It looks like he's allied it.
Yeah,
I imagine
that's what he's doing right now. Yeah, exactly.
I'm desperately trying to figure out what he's doing. Oh, he's got. Well, this might not be the case, but okay. It looked like he got great army reform, which would have been great, but I don't think he did.
Oh yeah,
that's the desync token.
It's pretty
Alright, do you want to flip back over to Blobber?
Yeah, we can go over to Blobber's POV directly this time. We can see that he's fighting Crimea and Kazan right now, presumably to vassalize Crimea. Yeah, he just pieced out Kazan for, I don't know, money or war reps or something like that. But let's see what he does with Crimea right here. We can see his peace screen right now. Can he full annex them? Yes, he can. All right, well, there we go. That is precisely what he's going to do. Maybe. Will he vassalize them? Yeah, there we go. He just straight up vassalized them.
We got an issue.
Mahra?
That's blue.
Who's Mahra? No, that's the blue. Like
that's blue. That's the bluest thing.
Bro, that's like ultra blue right there. Yeah. Listen, ban that guy.
Get him out of here. Sick of that.
Yeah, but meanwhile, if I go over to the Blobber, from my point of view right here, we can check out his subjects that he has right now. So it's Ardabil, Circassia, Crimea, Kabia, Karabagh, Samske, Soran, and Tripoli. And the only nation that we've agreed right here that definitely isn't green is Soran. Right? Yes. So Soran doesn't count.
It's also worth noting that he has managed to ally the Poles, which will shore him up in the case of a coalition, and he doesn't need to expand.
That's very interesting. He's just declared on Hungary right now, fighting Croatia and Moldavia, presumably to steal Moldavia. We've agreed that Moldavia is green as well. So, yeah, there we go. I don't think he can do anything with Hungary.
All right, we've got to crash. We've got to pause it.
All right, and we're going to go ahead and pause right here because apparently we've lost Habibi. But, chat, do you think the Blobber right here...
Technically, Habibi lost me, so... You know.
Right. Well, listen, I was trying to save you, but you know, if you want
No. Throw him under the bus.
Out. That's fine. That's fine. But chat, do you think Blobber could go through these nations right here, man? Go through Croatia as well, just to get Silly as a subject? Would that be, you know, too much AE? Maybe, you know, he can go like one by one province, but Silly, man, it's definitely green. You know?
People are asking if Croatia's green. If anyone else says that, can we ban them?
Croatia. I wonder what the RGB.
I want to say, chat? What do you think is the greenest nation? Like the epitome? It's got to be Sarahan. That is green.
Ferrara too. I would say. Ferrara and Sarahan, pretty much the same color. I would say. Pope. Yeah, you're right. It's the Pope.
Yeah, the Pope. It's the Pope. Everything else is different. That's green. That might be the greenest thing I've ever seen in my life. When they say green with...
Persia,
wow, this is a very different game to which I was looking at. My God. Okay.
Are you back in?
Waiting for it. I'll give you the shout.
Yep. Sorry for the technical difficulties today, chat.
Let's go.
You know, these things happen. And we can go ahead and unpause once again. So yeah, this is the war that the Blobber is in right now, fighting these guys, presumably to get Moldavia as a subject. Just get colonies, true. But, you know, can you establish colonies that quick?
That would have been...
You do need to colonize 5 provinces. Ottomans are kind of far. To be real
5
with
in
you.
It? Maybe. Yeah, it's a bit too far away. I suppose if you crawled your way over there. So did we say Fazan was...
We said Fazan is blue. Yeah.
Did we?
Yep.
I'll have to think about that. I'll give it a think. Like I said, our players shouldn't be able to hear us, so our like comments shouldn't affect their decisions in any way, which is good.
Yeah, true. Meanwhile, let's go back over to Habibi and see what he's actually doing now that you can actually see it as well.
Yeah, it's great. So Aniza is released and Fadl is released as well, bringing the total score up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have a war for Fazan. So clearly he thinks that it's green. Or at the very least, he might be going after Tripoli.
Interesting.
Tripoli is definitively green. We agreed on that. Fazan is somewhere between green and blue. Gohu 4440. Yeah, like you Go 0000 has nailed it on the head there with the problem we've been struggling with for the last 40 minutes. Turns out colours, pretty subjective. Also, Albania, I'm pleased to know, is in fact where we left it. So that's great. We love to see that.
So it was in fact real.
Yeah, it was. I didn't just dream it.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Interesting.
Who else could he get right now? Hadramut, Mara's blue. We have some more. Oh my, War of Ottoman aggression against Dongola. Oh, that's interesting. That's definitely green down there. He's gone for Mehdi Bahri as well. We're starting to see Habibi really start to open up on the throttle a little bit here.
Yeah,
I think Habibi's strengths, in my opinion at least, are definitely in warfare. I think he's by far and away one of the most talented players we have on the roster when it comes to wars and managing them. So I think this is a smart play for him here to sort of throw caution to the wind. That is where he'll stretch out the difference between him and Blobber potentially. I'm not saying Blobber's not good at war. I'm just saying Habibi is just that guy.
Yeah. So how many subjects is Habibi at right now?
I believe he is on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 subjects. Well, 10 subjects technically, 9 of whom I would classify, and so would you, as green.
Yeah. If we go back over to the Blobber, we can see that he has finished his war over here versus Moldavia. He is paused right now for some reason. I don't know why, but he has vassalized Moldavia right here, and we're definitely counting them as green.
Yeah.
So there we go. 9 subjects, 8 of which we agree are actually green. So it's 8 for the Blobber right now, 9 for Habibi as we go back over to Habibi's point of view directly.
Someone has said, our different start dates allowed. I'd have just started in like 1800 and released every province as a green client state. That would have been a fantastic strategy and would have definitely won the game. Unfortunately, that's not allowed, and so you would have been disqualified immediately and likely laughed at. So, take that how you will. That's kind of a problem on your end. We're tested for people like you. We knew what we were doing. This challenge style's tough because you have to argue with the colours at the end. Is this still green? Well, it's tough. No, they don't get to argue. Me and Red Hawk get to argue. Our players don't have any input as to what is green and what is not.
Yeah.
They'll find out afterwards whether or not we've, destroyed their hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
They're not going to talk to stuff like this. You realize that, Hawk?
Yeah, I know.
We're about to make some enemies.
I know.
I really hope it doesn't come down to one. Imagine Saran is the difference here, man.
Oh no! I can't do that. No way. I'm just gonna pretend to have DC'd or lost internet or something.
Yeah, but it's gonna come down to one thing, and we're gonna be the ones choosing it, dude. I'm hoping one of them just pulls out 5 ahead.
Yeah.
All right, it looks like over on Habibi's POV, he has taken out Fazan quite tastily and has taken a province from Tunis, presumably to go after Kabia, who has been allied by Marrakesh as well as the Tafiliat guys. We have Dongola as a vassal adding to that list. Interestingly enough, he's managed to keep them all completely loyal, creating a little bit of a vassal swarm. So
does he have Diplo or influence or anything like that?
It's a very good point. He has influence ideas completed.
What? When?
Dude, Habibi's on something else, man. Habibi's insane.
The Blobber is at Tech 5, 4, and 6. He doesn't even have any idea.
Habibi's on 747 and full influence. Habibi came up to play. My God, what a performance.
Wow. Yep. Looks like that hike, well, he should probably take it before next challenge, too.
Yeah. bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, watching it from the comfort of your own homes, you are able to swing round and pull it all back because they're asking 6 contestants. If you think that you could do better than Habibi, if you look at what I just said and thought, that's child's play, then you can participate at home, joining the Discord, play along with the competitions, and you may be invited on to next edition, next season. Hopefully casted by us. If not,
hopefully.
That'll be sad.
Listen,
well,
as
we
long
don't
as
know.
there's no challenges like this, I think we'll be good. Man.
This is it. We're not going to get invited to next season because of this.
We've been sabotaged. No.
Dude, they fabricated a reason to fire us. We know this. But it does look like Mehdi Bahri has been taken as well. I don't even see any obvious points for him to attack now. It's just Kabir.
The Italian guy?
Habibi has timed this to perfection. Maybe, I mean, Venice? Habibi is really, like, I cannot understate how impressive this performance is.
And keep in mind, Chad, Habibi has been at a slight disadvantage because he DC'd twice. Habibi did have to restart twice, so he probably lost, like, I would say 2 minutes max right there on both of those DCs together. So that's about 2 minutes less than Blobber, man. And if we go back over to Blobber's POV, actually, we can see that he's fighting the Mamluks, presumably to try and get some of the same subjects that Habibi got. Fadl, Aniza, I guess, if we're saying they're green. Najd right here has been eaten up by the Mamluks, and possibly he can push down to the Gola Medibari and Hadramut as well, while attempting to steal Fezan from the Mamluks as well. Tough ass.
I'm gonna say Fezan. I'm gonna say Fezan's green.
Listen, in order to keep my job, I'm gonna say yes. Fezan is green. I agree with that.
I don't agree. I think that counts.
Whatever.
Well, people. Okay, you know, can we get a poll going? I'll leave this one entirely up to chat. Chat. Do we think Fezan is green? Can we get a poll?
Chat.
An official poll, an official chat ruling as to whether or not Fezan. Just make up your minds. We are trying, man.
Yeah, we're trying, man. I think it's blue.
We get a poll
I think it's
going.
more blue than green.
Lady Magnus just said no. I don't know if that means no to the poll. Do we not get up? This should just.
No, we're not getting polls either. Oh my god!
She just took an executive decision to say no. Make your own bed. She said it's blue, but I don't know if that's like an official host ruling or if she's just clowning us. I'm scared, Hawk. I'm scared, man.
17 minutes left on the timer. 17 minutes left on our jobs. Oh my god.
They're gonna throw it. We're gonna throw it to the host. Come back. There's gonna be 2 other casters in our place.
Yeah. It's gonna.
Oh god. We're done.
Oh well. You know, these things happen. As we jump back over to Habibi's point of view directly, we can go ahead and see what he's up to.
He's fighting Kabir. He's fighting his own vassal. What used to be his own vassal. Is Fezan? It wasn't. It's not his vassal. Sorry. I don't believe so, at least. He's actually on +3 stability. This is like a ridiculously stable nation at the same time as all of this.
Very good run.
This is an incredibly impressive run. All right, we've got a poll in chat to ask if Fezan is green. So we will. I think. Do we agree with that? Oh no.
Wait.
One of the options is Fire Lathe, and it's winning definitively. So that doesn't answer the question.
I got lots of channel points. I'm gonna vote for it like 50 times.
Oh, no. No, Lathe, you're mad. I'm colorblind or Fire Lathe. None of these is yes.
Everyone's voting with channel points now. Yes, do it, boys. Do it.
Oh, this is bad. Oh, it says a shade of green. The castles are -3 stab, mate. We're a lot worse off than that. All right, we do see Habibi fight Karakanilu. Looking for those ones. I mean, I will say this: Habibi's gone above and beyond what I expected in this challenge. Like, it's actually ridiculous how well he's performed. I would argue this is the best performance from a contestant we've seen across all challenges. Very strong.
This season?
Decent manpower. This season, yeah. I mean, 3 stability, decent manpower. Hasn't made a single mistake. Everything's been timed to perfection amidst these things. Like, it's been perfect. Not to sound like I'm a fanboying over here, but it's pretty dominant. Obviously, we'll see what the end score is. We never know what will happen. But yeah, we'll see. And the winner of the poll was Firelaith. Wonderful. Well,
there
Red
you
Hawk,
go.
I guess. Wait, can we RGB your name? Maybe you're not even Red Hawk.
What do you mean? No.
Maybe you're something else.
Am I the Green Hawk? I'm having an existential crisis right here. Come on, man.
We're all green. No. Oh, God. Second channel stuff now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, we see he's definitely going to get the vassalization off over here, which will add to him. And then did we say we got 3 over here? I'm hoping that both of our contestants vassalize the exact same people, and then we don't need to worry about it. You know what I mean? We do see that war completed.
Does Habibi have Samsuke already?
Mate, Habibi has... Yes. Habibi has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 vassals, 14 of whom are arguably green. 14!
Which one does he have that we think isn't green?
Fazan.
Fazan, right?
That's the argument.
And if we go back over to the Blobber, we can see how many vassals he has. So it's
Wait,
1, 2... In fact, all of them are marches, funnily enough. 1, 2, 3,
Is one of them
4,
Fazan?
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But one of them is Sauron, which we definitely agreed isn't green.
Isn't.
So,
yeah, that's definitely
right
blue.
now,
Here's the
Blobber
thing.
on 8, Habibi on 13, right?
Yeah, 14. Well, 13 if you don't think it's Fazan.
Yeah. 13 for sure is what we're saying. Meanwhile, the Blobber, so many pop-ups right here, as we can see. Disloyal vassals, not teching up, not taking ideas.
I do want to show something on my POV for a second, if you don't mind.
Go reform.
Because someone has said, I got sacked. That's a great name. That's actually my alter account. Said, wasn't Dolkadir's Habibi's vassal? That is a very interesting point you raised, because yes, it is Habibi's vassal, but if you look very carefully, this is white, not green. So I know it's hard, and with the Pope stuff, it's hard to make out, but this is definitely not a green vassal, and so unfortunately won't count towards the final score. I really thought I'd dial in, I got sacked, and really point out your mistake there, so everyone knows it's you I'm addressing directly amidst the 1,000-odd people. You made that comment. Okay, now you can continue.
Well, listen,
So
good cop, bad cop here. I got sacked. I'm with you, man. Dulkadir, definitely green, bro.
Why are you like this? That means we have to go to RGB. You know what this means? You just took us to
I'm
arbitration. You just
memeing.
made more
I was
paperwork.
just trying to be nice. Trying to keep my job over here, you know.
Oh, man. Mate, Dalkadir's RGB is legit actually green.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, don't play this game. I'm glad we didn't say...
Yellow guys are green too.
Well, I'm glad we didn't say, yeah, RGB is definitive, because otherwise Dalkadir would count on the scoreboard, because it is also
only
a
if we
vassal.
can't agree is RGB going to come into
we
effect.
said that. So what's up with that? You later said only one of Habibi's was a vassal and it wasn't Fazan. I said of the arguable ones.
Yeah.
It was Fazan. This is the spiciest I've heard late in a while. Yeah, mate, put me through like mental hell like this and you'll get some spiciness. What do you expect? What, my wit's end? I can't wait to the next other challenges where we don't actually have to, like, you know, count who wins because there's a direct criteria. Did he take Fazan? Did he? Oh my god, he's gonna release Fazan. Please release Fazan. Do it. Yes. It's gotta count, right?
Habibi released Fazan?
No, Blobber just released Fazan, so it equals out, so it doesn't matter. We don't have to make a choice there. Oh my, he's just saved us. That man's just saved our careers. We have another.
But Habibi doesn't have Sauron.
Oh no.
There's
Sauron
as well.
I'm not counting Sauron. No way is Sauron counting as I'll get fired. Oh wait, Habibi does have Sauron.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Okay, well they both have Sauron and Fazan. So, you know,
okay, so we're good. So we're safe. Our jobs, please.
Yeah.
Hawk, yes.
Yeah.
You've got 7 kids to feed. You gotta
9
you know,
now.
I can hear him in the background. 9. Man is weak.
Yep, it's me and Nick Cannon.
Oh my god. Man, yeah, let's hope you don't get fired, bro.
Yeah. We got Dawasir and Medina popping out for the Blobber here. They're definitely not green.
Dawis is not green. Did he vassalize him?
Yeah, he just released them. I'm guessing
This dude's gonna
so
make
he
a
doesn't
Twitter
have
post on us, dude. He's definitely making a Twitter post about that was him being green. Blobber. There's no way he's released him as a vassal and isn't gonna try and argue the point. I'm not having that.
It's so blue though. Look at it. It's pretty much frames,
That is the
man.
bluest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Medina is green. Are you kidding me?
I can see it.
My guy, why is he releasing Medina as a vassal? Is he just releasing everyone on the off chance that we give it? I reckon Blobber's like is thinking there is like not a non-zero chance that these guys are colorblind and they'll just give it if I'm confident enough. Meanwhile, Habibi has invaded Poland, presumably to release some sort of nation over here. Moldavia is a vassal of Hungary and is losing to Albania, just so you know. In the Bohemian succession war.
Okay.
Because Bohemia is the junior partner of Albania, of course.
Well, of course.
Mate, this is Albania's game. Albania is dominating Hungary in the Bohemian succession war. Mate, they're in a coalition against Austria. Albania.
Dude. Have they like?
Lads, can we get some W's in chat for Albania? Some massive W's in chat for Albania.
Is Skanderbeg alive? Is Skanderbeg alive? We need to
But
know.
he's not. There's Prince Suleiman the First. What? Prince Suleiman the First is leading both Bohemia and Albania in a post-union and is just taking on the Austrians. The Hungarians. Bear in mind, he only has Ferrara as an ally. This is not some, like, dogpile.
So it's like a 1v1 pretty much?
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Is Flori playing as Albania?
Well, we'll get back to Albania later because we gotta go to the Blobber now. He has no Seabeed, Hadramut, Warsangali, and Yemen, of course, to vassalize them because they're definitely green, chat. Now, what's Habibi doing with Medibari and Dongola? The Blobber doesn't have them yet.
Vassalize them. Vassalize, bro.
So Habibi already has them. Very, very, very interesting.
If you can think of a green nation, Habibi already has them vassalized. The man is on another level tonight. This is an insane performance. Basically.
Has he vassalized them?
I'm pretty sure he's working on Delhi right now. He's going to vassalize Bahmanis and try and argue it's green. This guy, I'm telling you now, I'm giggling to myself because the dude is just playing perfectly. Like, if you're another contestant looking at this, you should feel worried.
Yeah.
He's coming for the reverse sweep. I'm looking at this and I'm genuinely thinking Habibi might be trying to claw his way into the final to win this entire thing. 2 losses doesn't mean anything. We might be seeing the greatest comeback in Speed 5 history.
A very strong showing by Habibi today. I was waiting for him to, get back into the groove of things, man. Maybe, the first couple of challenges weren't his thing. But, he's definitely back, and he's back real strong.
And if you flip over to his POV, he's taken Smolensk, which is definitively green. That's a dominantly green nation right there.
Is that Smolensk?
Yeah.
Who's that? Very nice. Very
Lovely.
nice, very nice.
They've
Yeah,
got
as I was
artillery
saying,
stuff.
man, Habibi for me is one of the top 3 players we got this season. So, I was kind of sad to see him, take some L's in the first couple of challenges. But, I think he can definitely bring it back, man. And probably end up in the top 4, right? Maybe top 3 even. But, yeah.
We'll see. There's
We'll
still
see if
a
anyone
lot
can
of
make
games
down.
left to play.
But yeah, if we go back over to the Blobber, he has done another CB on Dongola right here, another green nation. And that's going to be 2 more for him after these 2 wars are done. Maybe he can take provinces from Mikhalf right here so he can spy on Medibari so we won't have to no CB them either. But, even if he has to do another no CB on these guys, won't matter too much because that's 3 more definitively green subjects right there.
That they only have 6 minutes left, so bear with.
Yeah, with 6 minutes on the clock, pretty tight right here, man. Both of our players have lots of subjects, as we can see right here. Both of them actually approaching 20 subjects. At the start I said I want to see 10. Late thought it might be too much. He said 7.
I thought it would be too much.
He was way off, as always. So
that's unnecessary. That we'll chat about that one.
What these guys
a bit of a microaggression. When we sat down for couples therapy, you said you wouldn't do this anymore.
Listen, what can I say? I guess you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And I got that dog in me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, excellent. That's good to know. I'll bear it in mind, man. They're going to release some Vassal at the last minute, potentially. Potentially. I mean, I might not be able to see it because we desynced. So we'll see what Habibi...
Did you desync again?
Pause it. Yeah, we're going to have to pause because it's the same game. We didn't rehost. I'm hot joining back in.
Oh, right.
So we're going to have to see. Corsica is green.
Habibi's going for Corsica.
And Habibi's gunning for Corsica. Look at that opportunistic play. This kid.
He has... Wait, is Ferrara in that war?
Mate, he could take... No, they're not, unfortunately. He could go for... I mean, personally, I'd go for Lucca at this point. Lucca has nothing but Savoy. And Montferrat as well, who only have Milan. At this point, he could collect 3 more in the final 5 minutes.
You know, about a half an hour ago when I asked chat, do you guys think that our players are going to go for nations in Italy? About 75% of the answers were no. So lots of chat was wrong. I was wrong as well. I didn't think they were going to go for Italy as well, but there you have it, man. Habibi going for Lucca and Corsica and Ferrara and Montferrat. Will he get more than 20 definitely green nations?
And more
definitely
importantly,
4 minutes on the clock.
Will I have some news, by the way. If you flip over to my POV, you know,
there we go.
It's not about the challenge, but what's happened here is Albania was defeating Hungary in the Bohemian Succession War, but during that war, Austria took Hungary into personal union, meaning Albania now has to fight Austria in the Bohemian Succession War, and they've gone,
Austria
no problem, and they've also taken out Austria.
They seized down Vienna,
and they've also taken out Vienna. Yeah, no problem, no sweat.
Well, there you go.
Destroying them. So just so you know, Albania really dominating today.
You think someone else is on a PC playing in Habibi's game?
I think so. Maybe that's why
you think someone's playing as Albania?
Yeah.
You think, you know,
Slavic it's 100%! He's got the 100%! He's got 3 minutes left! Yeah!
Easy.
He's gonna do it! He's absolutely gonna do it! Bro, he's taken land in Italy himself. He did it!
He's gonna fight Montferrat.
No way! There's a crash! Pause it! Pause the timer! There's a crash! Oh god! We're gonna come down to the final minute with an unpause. Oh god! This gives our players a second or two to figure out what their final strategies are.
You want to rehost that so you're not DC'd?
Well, it's the final minutes. It should be fine.
Oh yeah, true.
Just to crack on. I'm at the whims of my player. At the end of the day, this is chat. Chat, can we get some appreciation in chat for our 2 players? Both of whom performing very well. Could you put a 1 in the chat if you think that Habibi's going to take it, a 2 in this final stage if you think Blobber is ahead? We're not going to reveal any scores up until the final moments.
That's
here.
right. That's right.
Let's see what chat's
saying.
saying.
While we're waiting for Habibi to hop back in, we can see that Portugal is fully sieged by France over here in the Blobbers game. Ooh, France has a massive coalition against them. Let's take a look at that. Wow. Pretty much most of the HRE, I guess they fought for Burgundy and got Burgundy and inherited them, as we can see. And this is not even a coalition war that France is doing. It's the French reconquest of Calais. So strong France in this game right here, but nothing compares to that Albania right here. So yeah, man, both of our players getting lots of subjects. Both of them have Fezzan and Soran, which we're not counting. So we're definitely not counting that Soran and Fezzan are green. But everything else that our players have gotten so far, man, is definitely... We definitely both agree that it is green. So we don't know who's in the lead right now. Okay. Both of our players have more than 15 subjects.
Are you ready to hit the unpause button?
We're about to unpause right here and
are you ready?
See how our players do in the final 3 minutes.
Okay, because we're going to have to coordinate with the timer.
Yep.
Let's see. You ready? You ready? Go!
Yep. All right, there we go. We're unpaused. The final 3 minutes on the clock.
We're dodging issues left and right in terms of the desyncs. And we can see that Montferrat has been sieged down. It looks like he's going to grab another. With two minutes left on the clock, 3 minutes left on the clock, he's going to grab another.
Amazing.
No way,
Not
he's
one,
marching.
but 2 nations in Italy, chat.
He's good. He's fighting. Do you know what? He's attacked them. He's assaulted the walls. That should be enough.
Yep.
Ottoman Vassal. It's close. Minus 35.
Very
no way
close.
he goes for Lucca as well. No way he goes for Lucca as well. I think
Does
if he
he
just
have time?
if he hops onto Milan, if he hops over to Milan and takes it immediately, he should get this one. 2 minutes, he might be able to get Lucca as well. Lucca has no significant allies, only Savoy. Is he going to assault? He has to barrage and assault. He has to barrage and assault. He's not barraging. He has barrage now. There's the assault. Milan surely now wants to head off. Is Palma green? Palma might count as green, but it's not going to matter because he has pieced them out. There's 100%. Montferrat getting ready. He's adding another one to his repertoire right at the end. There it is. There's another.
And there's Montferrat.
Montferrat surely goes after Lucca. Surely. He does. He does. He's got the claim. With a minute and a half left, can he finish him off? This is an incredible display right at the end to collect 3 nations that we would not have thought possible. He's going to do it, absolutely.
Meanwhile, the Blobber is about to piece out Hadramut. He has already gotten Dongola, so there's 2 more vassals for him.
There's 2 more. That means he's taking 3. He has to finish off the Savoy war. He's got a minute left.
20 seconds on the clock.
Yo, Habibi finishing it dominantly to a dominant performance overall, managing his finances and nation to an expert level. This is truly one of the highest level plays we've seen. He's very fortunate that Savoy had their capital taken out, so he doesn't have to contend with a mountain fort. It's just a mountain capital. And we shall see that as the peace deal. It has to be. It has to be. Literally a minute left. This could win it for him. There we go. There it's done. It's done. Surely no more wars.
3 nations in Italy. Amazing.
No, he's gone for it. He's gone for another one. How? For what? For Sicily? He's got 45 seconds. Surely not. There's no way. There's no way.
If he pulls this off.
If he pulls this off, I'm retiring. I'm retiring. If he didn't have the D6, he absolutely would have. No way. He has to win 2 forts. There's 1 siege immediately. He's done 1.
Naples.
No way.
He has to get Palermo. He has to get
20
Palermo.
seconds. He might do it.
10,
he doesn't.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's time.
Oh, you know what? He actually did it. He was close. He was close.
Well, amazing. But that's time. That's time. All right. So, chat. The challenge was the green tide, as the Ottomans get as many green subjects as you can. What counts as green? Well, that was up to me and Lath. There definitely is some nations right here that we agree aren't green. But now that the challenge is over, Lath, if you would be so kind to hop over into the subjects screen on Habibi's POV, and let's count the amount of green subjects.
This man has... This is insane. Okay, so Tripoli, that's 1. Soran, we're not counting. Smolensk 2, Sarahan 3, Samske 4, Naj 5, Montferrat 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're not counting Fazan. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20?
20.
Is that?
20.
I think I counted Dalton in my 6. That's 19, I believe.
Do it again.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 vassals! An insane performance.
20?
20.
For sure?
For sure, 20.
Let's go over
Not
to
including
the Blobber's
Fazan and
POV.
Sarah.
And let's count his subjects as well.
Wait, apparently, hang on. I counted Fazan. Hang on, I counted Fazan.
All right, let's go back. Recount.
Okay, well, let's go back. Let's just triple check. Okay, 1. I'm going to count all of the vassals, and then we'll subtract the amount. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Subtract the 3, so it's 19.
Yes, 19.
So we're subtracting
All
Saran.
Habibi is officially at 19.
19.
Back in the Blobber's POV, we can see that he has more subjects, I think, than Habibi. But
no.
are more of them green? Ardabil, 1. Aydin, nope. Bulgaria, nope. Byzantium, nope. Circassia.
Did he just release everything?
He
in the
just
hopes
released
that we would
everyone.
count it?
All right, let's do this together, chat. Ardabil, 1. Circassia, 2. Crimea, 3. Dawasir, no. Dongola, 4. Fadl, 5. Hadramut, 6. Kabia, 7. Karabakh, 8. Moldavia, 9. Najd, 10. Samtskhe, 11. Saruhan, 12. Tripoli, 13.
13.
13.
That
So,
is a win
with that,
for Habibi.
That leaves the Blobber at 13 officially green subjects and Habibi at 19 officially green subjects, which means he is the winner. Congrats to Habibi. Clap it up, everyone.
Well done.
Clap
That
it
was
up.
an insane performance of Habibi. I cannot,
Amazing performance by Habibi. Amazing performance. Very strong.
I
very
can't say he
strong.
put a single finger wrong the entire hour.
Definitely.
Like, that was
If he
the
hadn't
highest. I would
DC'd like 2 or 3
probably
times,
gotten
whatever
Sicily.
he did.
Yeah. Probably got
So
Sicily.
Sicily and Ferrara for sure, which would have put him at 21.
Yeah.
So definitely
will say
the best
this.
game by any player this season, for
Yeah,
sure so far.
absolutely. The most dominant performance of any player this season, or maybe not myself included, but any other season as well. That was the
for
best
sure.
performance so far.
With that, let's go back to the studio.
Let's do it.
Holy crap!
The strongest performance of any player.
Wait, though. Wade
So-
corrected himself.
Yeah, but also Lath hasn't been playing this season. so
No, but of course he's going to sit there and compliment
He's
himself.
a caster, not a player.
Still, though, that was a great showing by Habibi. That was amazing. I was sitting here, like, on the edge of my seat going, oh, my God. And then they start to go to, like, the Blobber's view, and you're just sitting there going, oh, my God, holy crap.
So many.
But-
I love the fact that he released everything.
It was smart. I could see
Yeah.
why he did it, though. I mean, it makes sense why he was just like, screw it. We'll just release everything, and then maybe something will stick. And I mean, 13, that's still really, really damn good. You got to give it to him.
Yeah.
And I mean, especially, we did have some technical issues.
Mm-hmm.
So it was still a very strong showing by both of them, especially with some of the desyncs that we have. And it kind of makes me wonder if they could have gotten more. Like,
I mean, Red Hawk talked about there being up to 21.
yeah. So especially with that last few seconds for Habibi, he potentially could have had even more had he been able to complete that, which he was like that close. Maybe another 30 seconds, he would have had that. So that was definitely exciting to watch. And finally, we were able to see they were both 0-2, and now...
Well, now there's only one of them that's 0-3. Let's have a quick chat with our players and not start on that note. Instead, say congratulations to
Habibi! Congratulations! How did that feel?
Congratulations.
It was pretty good. I feel like I played really well, and a lot of things did go my way. But yeah, just like one more minute, I would have got 2 more. 3 minutes, I would have got another one. So I'm really really happy with the number I got, and I was gonna be surprised if I lost. Basically, I was like, I want to see it. If he beat me, I want to see it.
Late did say that he thought it was the strongest play so far of the season.
I don't know if that's true. Flory Worry got what 31 wins against Catholic, a Christian nation. I think that one definitely top
I don't know,
performance.
Habibi. That was like flawless.
With that said, Blobber, unfortunately, you went up against someone that at least part of the hosting crew here considered flawless play. Still 13 at the end. That's not half bad. It's just, unfortunately, not enough today.
I'm very happy with it.
Yeah.
Sorry about the desyncs, mate. I'm happy to report that this week I've actually had like much less issues with the remote play stuff than normal, so I'm happy.
Very good.
I noticed you were going speed 4 as well. I was like, ooh, finally.
Yeah,
this
it's
is gotta be
amazing.
Excellent, yes. Maybe by the time when we get to next week, no desyncs at all. Better every single week.
Hopefully.
Well, guys, amazing play from both of you. We will, of course, see you guys next week. But thank you guys so much for playing.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for having us. Bye.
That was so much fun.
It was.
It was great.
I like the challenges that are both very, that are just dumb. that are just like, just grab everything that's green.
That was actually really fun to watch him do that. And it was kind of fun, too, watching them decide, you know, what was green and what wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what Lath was thinking with that one. But, yeah, that was a lot of fun, actually kind of giving the casters some control over that. That was, do we count it? Do we not?
I mean, it's we give them more control, and it's always really scary. But at the end, half of the time, it works out.